Hey everyone, I'm Jay and I do stuff. This is sort of a new video for me, doing sort of post-commentary stuff, so let's get to it. Also, please don't ask why I'm not wearing my gym uniform, thanks. Anyway, here we go against Leon. Takes out his Aegislash, and I take out Porygon. Porygon's not in Sword and Shield. Again, please don't ask. Anyway, first turn, we take him right back into Appletun. Anyway, Aegislash then immediately goes for the Steel Beam. Not sure why it didn't go for a fighting type move, but whatever. Barely takes out, half of our HP. Appletun is a real tank. Except against ice type moves, but who's counting? Anyway, Aegislash goes for the King Shield here. As I go for Leech Seed, which thankfully we can do while it's King Shielding. Gain some health with our leftovers, which is apparently powered up by Appletun's ability Ripen. Do some additional chip damage, heal ourselves up even more. Then it goes for the Shadow Ball, which we tank pretty well. And I believe with that extra damage, even though we didn't OHKO it, it should go down this turn due to Leech Seed. Down it goes. Now it goes out for Dragapult, which I actually stay in with Appletun. But thankfully, Draco Meteor actually misses this turn, so I can pretty much nuke it with one Dragon Pulse. Dragapult is insanely fast, but it is super frail. Just like all glass cannons. Now Appletun's done its work, it's time to go out to Sirfetch'd, my favorite Gen 8 Pokemon. As he goes out to Rhyperior, which we will only see for a split second. As shown here. Infinite crits. Now I go into my Lapras as he goes into his Rillaboom. First I go for Ice Shard for some chip damage. Then it goes for Endeavor, which really doesn't do a whole lot here. Next I actually go for the Gigantamax with my Lapras. I actually can't, go for Dynamax on my Porygon in this state. But that's okay. With Lapras, we can get off the Aurora Veil, making our team much more defensive for, like, 5 turns. Goes for Endeavor again, and it doesn't work. You can't do... There are a lot of moves you can't really do on Gigantamax Pokemon. They just instantly fail. Set up the Aurora Veil. Yes, after only one turn, I actually turn out of my Gigantamax. Now for the cream of the crop, Porygon. Finally see him in action. as Leon goes for Charizard. And of course he goes ahead and Gigantamaxes it first turn. Now, we already used up our Dynamax, but that shouldn't be a problem because Porygon can take this thing on. Anyway, Charizard goes for the Max Overgrowth, which actually helps us because despite being clearly landed on the ground, Charizard actually can't use the grassy terrain to its advantage because it is technically a flying type. And even though Porygon is clearly levitating, we can still use the grassy terrain to heal up. Yay. Now Porygon gets off a couple charge beams to power itself up more so than do damage. But even then, we are doing pretty decent damage to this thing, even when Dynamaxed. One more charge beam. Power up again. Heal up again. And that ends its Gigantamax. Next it goes for the Fire Blast, which does a pretty good deal of damage, and also unfortunately burns us. But, Recover Break! Heal up most of that health we lost, and a bit more thanks to grassy terrain. Thanks, Charizard. And thankfully it misses Fire Blast this turn, and so we can now finish it with Psybeam. I forgot to equip Psychic onto this thing, so you'll have to forgive me. But luckily it went down thanks to a crit, because Porygon loves us. And that's all she wrote. Suck it, Leon.